We just published an article on Roku Stock, which I encourage all of you to read, link in the description, but I wanted to make this video touching on some key points. First, the main reason we wrote this article is because Roku Stock has just jumped over 20% since their latest earnings report. And to be fair, it was a very good quarterly report. They added on a lot more users than they were expected to, and they also made more revenue than they were expected to. It was not a profitable quarter for them, but it wasn't expected to be a profitable quarter for them either. And they lost less money than they were expected to lose. With this being said, though, Roku trades at a really high valuation, in my opinion. They have a price to earnings ratio of almost 60, which it's fine for a company to have a really high PE ratio if they're also growing their revenue and their profit every single quarter by quite a large extent. If they're growing that much, then having a high PE ratio, buying the company at that much of a premium is not that big of a deal, in my opinion. But with Roku, while they have seen very impressive growth from 2018 to 2021, 2022 was a down year for them. They talked about declining revenue, and their stock fell by 80% last year, which a lot of stocks fell last year, but 80% is quite a lot. And even with that, their PE ratio is still currently almost 60. Now, a lot of people ignore the very high PE ratio because they view it as an acquisitions play, which I talk about this in the article too. A lot of people think that Netflix is going to buy them, which they haven't stated any intention of doing so, but it's fun to speculate on. But this is a stock I want to add to my watch list. I'm really curious to see how 2023 actually does for Roku. They're predicting that this quarter that they're currently in is going to be a down quarter from where they were last year. But they are projecting to make $700 million in revenue, which is higher than they were expected to do. But read the article, link in the description. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to whatever platform you're currently listening on. Thank you for listening.